Hello everyone, I am Spikezilla Productions. Today we are going to be taking a look at the NECA Godzilla 1962 figure as well as the Mezco Kong. But we're going to start off with Godzilla first because he was the first figure I got out of the two of them. So Godzilla has pretty great detailing. His dorsal plates are a bone color, or sort of a bone color, along with his teeth and claws. His eyes are yellow. He is molded in green plastic, and his pupils are black. He would normally come with an atomic breath effect that was sort of a clear tan with white painted on it, but since I do not have that accessory at the moment because I couldn't find it before reviewing this guy, I'm just using the beam from the 56 Godzilla. So what you do is that you open up Godzilla's mouth and you place it in like so, and you could close the mouth, but you can also leave it slightly opened. For articulation, Godzilla's head is on a ball joint, so he can look up about that far, down about that far. The neck is also on a ball joint, and the mouth is on a hinge. He has a interesting build when it comes to his upper body. His torso is on a double ball joint, sort of like, or barbell joint, or dumbbell joint, whatever you want to call it. And yeah, his arms are on ball joints. His elbows are in hinge swivels, and his hands are also on hinge swivels, so they can bend and go all the way around. And you can also get him into some pretty cool punching poses as well. His tail is on several ball joints, starting here, and then here, 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 and here. I believe right here, I believe this is the part of the tail you had to attach to him out of the box. His legs can pretty much go, he can pretty much do the splits almost. He can't really go back all that well, except for on this leg. His hinges, he has hinged knees, I should say, with a swivel, and his legs can swivel, but they're also on a ball joint. But yeah, I forgot to mention that you can make Godzilla look in all sorts of directions, but you can basically make Godzilla in all sorts of cool poses, like make him look like he's ready to battle King Kong, which is right here. So that way you can have them look like they're about to fight each other. Oops. But pretty much putting in the beam effect into Godzilla's mouth, and we'll set him off to the side. Next up is the Mezco Kong, created by Mezco Toys. This figure of Kong is 7 inches tall, however I like to keep him sort of more hunched over to better scale with Godzilla figures. His accessories include a little tiny Andero for him to hold, the hand for him to hold Andero in, a roaring face, although the two front canines are sort of the paint is rubbing off of them. And then he gets a set of walking or grabbing hands. I mostly use these for walking hands, though. That's pretty much it for Kong's accessories. Now onto articulation. Kong has a dumbbell joint at the head, which is very similar to how Godzilla's neck construction is. So his head can look left, right, up, down. Although down is sort of like the default position. His arms can spin all the way around and can go out about that far. This arm can go a little bit farther because, well, I accidentally broke the joint stopper. Or was it that I broke it on this arm? I don't remember which arm the joint stopped. Yeah, it was this arm. His elbows are of a similar construction. And his hands are on a ball joint. His upper body can lean up about that far and can crunch, or can stay somewhat flush with the rest of his body. You can do that. And his legs are ball jointed. His knees are hinged. However, better on this side. He does have some goop right here. I don't know exactly what that is. And his feet are on ball joints. And for detailing in paint, he's molded in a black plastic with a brown dry brushing on it, with some matte gloss, like sort of like a glossy paint for the skin. His eyes are brown, and yeah, for playing the accessories, you're going to want to decapitate Kong, and you'll reveal the dumbbell joint inside the head. And then you can give him the roaring face, which is the face he normally has on my shelf. And then you can give him you can get him in a pose where he's about to grab Godzilla and punch him in the throat. Another thing you can do is that you can, I think it's better that I pop off the head for this one. But pretty much you're going to want to apply the holding hand, and you're going to want to put in the little tiny Andero accessory, which is a lot harder than it seems, even though this is sort of a rubbery material that Mezco used. But you can put her right here, and you can have Kong hold her, and you can make him do Kong things. Let me just swap. There we go. Normal King Kong things. Another thing you can do with this hand is that you can put in a... Now, I'm not sure if Mezco was intending on this, but let's remove Andero from Kong's grasp. You can put in a GVK axe in his hand. Like if you're using this guy for like a GBK stop motion and you don't like the Playmates figure, but you like the axe accessory, you can do that, and you can have Kong look like he's roaring. Let me get my Godzilla in here. And then you can put them with the NECA Godzilla, have them look like they're about to fight each other. And now let's see with the other hand. He did came with the shackles, but he couldn't find them. But pretty much what you can do with these hands, let me just swap out the head for a calm head, or closed mouth head. It's not really calm. You can make him in a more gorilla pose. So that's pretty cool. Or if you want to, you can give him a roaring face and have him look like he's roaring at something, like a human on Skull Island that he came across that wasn't Andero like the rest of the adventure crew. Have him be Angry Monkey. I don't really have a dinosaur to scale with him, as all my dinosaurs were put away. But here he is, next to a Playmates Skullcrawler. Have him look like he's about to fight this thing, which is pretty cool. Of course, the main event, here he is posed with Godzilla. Which looks really cool. But I think that's going to conclude the Mezco Kong, King of Skull Island, and the NECA Godzilla 1962. If you would like to, please comment down below if you would like to see any other kaiju figure reviews, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Goodbye!